Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hey, Dana, how are you, my pal? I'll give it a couple of minutes. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. Please let me know. Hey, Jeff. Good. How are you? I'm really good, thank you. It is a Saturday. I had yesterday off. Feels like Sunday. Hey, Michelle. Oh, I've got you both together. How are you? Oh, thank you. I'm not walking this time. No wildlife trips. I started rebounding 2 or 3 days ago rather than the walking, and it started hurting my tennis elbow. I'm like, what is the point of exercising if you start hurting? I haven't had tennis elbow pain in about 6 months. You're off work early. Oh, honestly, they should give us Fridays off. I heard in Australia they're trying to campaign for a 4-day week. And I was like, oh, that would be so good. I'm not sure my boss would agree, but that would be just think of the amount of productivity you'd get Monday to Thursday because you'd feel really good having that long weekend. I'm up for a 3-day weekend, 4-day week. So, always good to be off work early. Yeah, I'm not sure it will happen here, and it would be. I know. I know that certain countries probably would do that, but I can't see it happening here. I know that certain countries probably would do that. Just checking that I am live. Good. If you could hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, and if you aren't watching this now, feel free to watch the replay. Well, we got on to shows last time, didn't we, Dana? How old we were? Was it the Flintstones? And Fraggle Rock was our show. So funny. We went out last night. We did a quest. It was an extra $69 on Uber. We made $170 in 3.5 hours. So that was pretty good. It was around $48 an hour. And I also did like 5 hours in the morning too. So I might give myself today off. Still love the Flintstones. That's so funny. I remember watching that as kids. That and the Tom and Jerry show. Kids don't know. They don't know the half of it, do they, these days? They get all these trashy shows. I'm having my morning coffee, my milky coffee. You laugh at me when I say milky coffee. Well, okay. When I say that, I just don't mean it's a black coffee. And I guess when I was fasting, I had to say, well, this is a black coffee, or is it a milky coffee? Because if it's a milky coffee, I'm breaking my fast. So we had so many rude customers last night. Well, not customers, servers, and not a McDonald's this time. It was actually, we went to pick up some alcohol, and the lady was just so rude. I just can't believe the customer service these days. Milky coffee is my life. Yeah. I couldn't, honestly, I tried it black when I was fasting, and it's just no good. It doesn't, I don't know how people just have black coffees. I take my hat off to anyone that has black coffee, black tea. They say if you have to have milk in it, then it's not proper coffee. Or, yeah. Whatever. So, Jeff, how's the weather there? Are you there? How's the weather for you, the shrinking shadow, Michelle? Are you starting to get into summer now? Yeah, I do understand that. The better the coffee quality is, I just don't think nothing beats a cappuccino. I do make my own though now. I save a fortune. Yeah, and we're just into autumn. Isn't it weird how we all do different? Like, it's really hard. And because when I was living in the UK and born in the UK, we would be the same as you. So we'd just be coming out of winter into spring. And now I moved to Australia. Well, I didn't just move. Obviously, I've been over here since 2007. I have to get my head around the seasons are completely the opposite way. Freezing this morning. But they're the best days, don't you think? Like, I love Australian winters because they're just perfect. There's no humidity, 25-degree days, blue skies, cold in the morning, cold at night. You can wrap up. You're eating a large Whopper meal. Nice. We did a few McDonald's pickups last night. They're so slow. I prefer like going to, like, we call it Hungry Jacks, but Burger King. They're a lot faster. But we were doing a quest, so we kind of just picked up the jobs we got last night. I haven't even had breakfast yet, but I've only been awake about an hour or so. Dogs got us up twice in the night last night again. Oh, I swear they do that for torture. Oh, are they? I find Maccas everywhere. I can't remember the last time I had a McDonald's meal. Well, they don't cater for me anyway, unless I just have a bread roll. And I don't even think they're fries because they're cooked in animal fat. I just can't, yeah. I think so, yeah. Do you not have that in Adelaide? Like, sometimes it's a good idea because you're not waiting with everyone else. And I get that, but it's almost like you're the scum. This is for the scum people in this little room. And you just go in that little room and you wait. They don't acknowledge you a lot of the time. Some McDonald's will. Some are really good and really fast and you don't mind, but the other waiting room, you feel like you've done something naughty and you're just something they stepped on. And so maybe it's just a Brisbane thing. Oh, you have them in Adelaide. So yeah, we're the lowest of the low. It's funny, we probably get paid more than the servers a lot of the time, unless they're managers or. And it's like, well, it's a bit rude. Yeah, you do feel like you're really something you stepped on. Not all McDonald's are like that. I will give some McDonald's I really like. There's one really nice one around by us, and it's really clean. You always see a guy out the front cleaning the windows and the bins, and there is a waiting area, but it's still in the same. You're not kind of in this little dingy room and ignored, and they're pretty fast. How long to Vegas? Oh, I don't know. We go on the 16th of July. That's when we leave, which is a Wednesday. So what are we? We're nearly in April. So we've got April, May, June, July. So around 4 months. We actually talking about Vegas, we applied for our visas. And it's really weird, like the visas to get in the US. It's a 2-year thing. I mean, I guess you don't have to do this because you live there. But they ask for our social media presence and all stuff like that. Mother's maiden name. I mean, it was pretty simple. Like, we did it, and the next day we got approval, and it's valid for 2 years. So it means I can come to Vegas for the next for the next 2 years. I think I still have to do something else, but yeah, so we got our visas to get into the country. So that's really good. Well, it's funny, every time I earn some dashing money or Uber Eats money, I go, "Oh, that's one push on the pokies," or the slots as you call them over there. And your pokies, your minimum bets are higher than some of our max bets. It's like, "Yeah, do you want me in your country or not? I'm coming to spend money." They should love us, shouldn't they, really? And, it's costing us a lot of money. Oh, you have to go to the main restaurant and ask. Well, sometimes I do if the doorbell doesn't work. We definitely would get paid more, I would assume. I mean, I don't know. I've never worked in retail. Never. So I don't know how much they get paid, but it depends. I mean, I was talking to a friend yesterday because I met this girl in McDonald's, funny enough, yesterday, and she said she does DoorDash full time, 7 days a week, and she reckons she earns $350 a day. And I'm like, whoa, how many hours do you have to do to earn that? Because I'm going from, some days we earn $20 an hour, some days we can earn $50 an hour, depending on demand. It's all about demand, deliveries. If there's no demand, we can't deliver, we can't earn the money. Anyway, she reckons she earns $350 with DoorDash. She's signing up with Uber because her friend said she earns $500 a day doing Uber. And I'm like, what, in this area? And she said, yeah. And I'm like, we've done a full day before, and that was Christmas Eve, and it was really busy. And I think we earned $400. I mean, unless you're doing 18-hour days, I don't see how you can earn $500 a day. And that's burnout. If you're doing that 7 days a week, that is completely. And I said, oh, so you do that 7 days a week? And she's like, yeah, $350 a day just on DoorDash. And she reckons she does from 6 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. I don't know. DoorDash doesn't even give out that many jobs. But anyway, where was I going with this? And so we were trying to, and my other friend, who I have my slot channel with, I was trying to work out, well, I don't understand how anyone can say they can earn that much, because even on a good day, like, you have to really work hard to earn that kind of money. Like, you'd have to be doing 18-hour days, 20-hour days. So there will be some penny slots probably, but yeah, most are high. Yeah. Is that the 1 cent slots? Because we call them 1 cent. We have 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, $1. Unless you go to the casinos, you might get a $2 slot. But I know you call them quarters. Is a quarter a 25 cent? Yeah, it's really confusing. We watched this guy called the Low Vegas Roller or something like that. He's so funny. But anyway, he does all different denoms. Like, from 1 cent, he starts and he puts 100 in each, and he goes up to 1 cent is pennies. You can still win big on pennies though, and he does. He wins big on pennies, and even 1 cent. Because my friend and I, who do the NK slots, Kelly, we were debating whether you win bigger on max bet on 1 cent denom or minimum bet on $1 denom, and we tried $1 denom minimum bet, and it's all about getting the bonuses, right? So you want to win the bonuses. You want to get the progressives are bigger on the $1 denom. So you want to get those. Anyway, we tried that and we have had some big wins that way. But as soon as she went to 1 cent and she did max bet, which I think is $5 over here, she was winning some big money, and obviously the line pays are bigger. Yeah, I take that with a pinch of salt. I'm like 300. And then even if you did earn $500 a day doing this job, by the time you take off taxes, petrol, any meal breaks, obviously you need to eat. And if you're doing that many hours, you're going to be on the road. You'll probably really be down to $400 at least, bare minimum. And I said to her, oh, do you take off your taxes? Do you do anything to, and she's like, no, I'll worry about it when the time comes. Yeah. Even the cheapest slots normally decide how many lines are. Even the cheapest slots, though, normally you decide how many lines. Yeah, so you can like lower your lines on the cheaper slots. Even a cheap slot over there isn't really cheap, is it? I'm looking forward to it because you've got so many games over there that we just don't have. You get all the. It's funny, like one of the main what do you call it, slot companies is actually an Australian-based company. I think they're actually on the Gold Coast. But yeah, you get all the brand new machines from them. We don't. You're getting ready for Monday. Yay. We're doing a reset on Monday. I get weighed on Friday. Not looking forward to that. Hello, Driving with Spice. But yeah, I really don't think someone could earn that much money in a day doing deliveries unless they're doing 20-hour days, 18-hour days. And I can't say that if you're doing that full time, you don't get paid holidays. Oh, it would be really hard. Take my hat off to anyone that does this full time. I really do. I would like to do my normal job part time and do this just to vlog and obviously earn a bit of money to recover the hours I've lost. But with my job, I earn commissions, so you never know what you're going to do. Like if I make lots of placements, I can make good money, but it's give and take, it's all based on the market, a bit like food delivery. If the demand isn't there, then I'm not going to be billing. But yeah, the joys of these jobs, hey? Going to win the lottery tonight, though. We're actually going out tonight. It was my son's 16th on the 18th of March. Yeah, I know. 16, that's crazy, isn't it? But he was at his dad's during the week. He went to New Zealand last week, which was his birthday present from us. And we're going to take him out for dinner tonight. And funny enough, he wants to go to the place, which is a club which have all the pokies. And I'm like, you do realize if we're going there, I might have to have, I can't not go there and have put a couple of hundred in. That's just like, I'm all or nothing. Like if I go there, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put some money in. If I don't go there, I'm fine. I don't have to go there. Temptation. I play this game at the moment. It's called Spooky Moon. It's my favorite game. It's got all these like ghosts and spooky moons. Yeah, well, actually, funny enough, it's an old show. It's on Netflix. What is it called now? We are on season 4 or 5. Oh my god, what's it called? It's a really well-known like FBI show. I can't think of the name. And the main character is called Reddington. Oh, honestly, I can't think of it right now. And he solves all the FBI's. I haven't heard of that one, Dana. Adolescent. I watched that. I love documentaries though. I watched that one about that US girl who was in the van life, and it was based on her life, and her partner killed her. That was pretty sad. The Blacklist, that's it. And funny enough, the guy in the Blacklist is my husband's favorite actor. I don't know his name, but it's a really good show. I think we're on season 4 or 5, but each season has like 20 odd episodes. And because I only watch it when Dan's home, which is Friday night to Saturday night, and some nights we're out dashing. So we probably get about 3 or 4 or 5 episodes a weekend. It's a really good show. I mean, some of them are pretty, you tune off. Some seasons are better than others. But yeah, it does kill time. I can't sit still long enough though. I kind of zone out when a show's on. I don't really focus or concentrate. I'm sure I have ADHD. But yeah, we are watching The Blacklist. Thanks, Jeff. Have you watched it yourself? Oh, it's a top show. I normally just, in the week, I just stick YouTube on at night, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's an old show. I mean, that's how, like, backwards I am. I'm the kind of person that, like, say if there's a trend setting, or, you must wear these tops, or this is the latest fashion, or this is the best show to watch right now, it's, trending. I will find out about 5 years later. Yeah, I found season 2 was trash. I nearly, like, said, "Oh, I don't wanna watch season 3," and then season 3 got really good, and it's like, you just don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah, docos. And also, like, I'm really big into, like, history because I did history at uni, and I'm, like, really into, like, sort of I I wouldn't say American politics, but I'm really into, like, the who did it, like the JFK stuff, and I saw that they're releasing all the JFK, what do you call it? The files. So I'm really into, like, I wouldn't say conspiracies because, I mean, let's face it, there was always that. I just love stuff like that. Like yeah, as if Lee Harvey Oswald killed Kennedy, like we're not that stupid. But yeah, I love watching shows like that, and nothing new. Well, I heard on our Australian news there's some Aussie company that said don't release these phone calls before and after the assassination, and they were like looking into that. Well, why is Australia linked to this? So I don't know. Maybe the news is making more of it over here than what it was. But yeah. It's funny though, the new Kennedy though, the guy that's now, is it Kennedy's brother? It can't be his brother, surely is. But there's someone in politics now called a Kennedy, but he's completely different to JFK. He's not even on the same political side, right? I know I don't really want to get into politics, but I thought that was really strange. Because then there was Robert Kennedy. They were my two favorite. But anyway, yeah, I love watching docos. But give me YouTube any day. I zone out. I think YouTube's really good because oh, his nephew. Okay. God, and he's old. That just shows how, yeah. Yeah, we watch so much. Oh, I watch a lot of YouTube really at night just to zone out. Don't have to focus. I can put it on in the background. Mm. As soon as you mention politics, everyone goes quiet. Oh dear. I've had so many dramas this week. I'm so glad this week is over. Um, you know, that McDonald's staff member that was rude to me the other week. I delivered yesterday to that McDonald's, and the lady there asked me for my YouTube handle, and I thought she was just being nice because she wasn't the same lady that was rude to me. Anyway, last night, while I'm trying to get ready to go out, she contacts me via my Facebook Dash with Nick, and basically sent me a long email that I need to take my video down. She doesn't feel safe being on my video and all this stuff. Anyway, long story short, I managed to edit her out. It's already gone live, that video. I won't get into the behind the scenes. She semi-apologized, which was nice, and she just didn't want to be her camera. And I said, well, if you just spoke to me, then it wouldn't have been a problem. I would have, but the fact that, like she turned her back on me just really irritated me even more. But anyway, so that's all sorted. I edited that out. Yeah. It's not illegal to film someone. It only takes one person's permission to actually press the record, and that is obviously myself. And I did blur her out, but anyway, I had to go in and edit it last night. She was pretty upset about it, and so there's me being a bit silly, thinking that the colleague actually wanted to like check my channel out. No, they just wanted to see if she was on the video and do some background work. And like the manager still didn't call me, which I think is pretty rude. But anyway, it is done now. I'm moving on from that. It was so stressful last night. It's been a stressful week with dramas of so-called friends, and just sick of this drama, right? But anyway, hopefully a new week, a new start. Nah, she didn't subscribe. Well, I didn't get any new subscribers, so put it that way. But you never know. She might subscribe, and I did her a favor. I took it off. I mean, I did blur her, so it was just like, I don't like conflict, and it just I just wish everyone would get on well. And she said she would get the police involved. I was like, the police? I haven't done anything wrong. I'm sure they've got bigger dramas to deal with than me putting videos out there. Oh dear. I was thinking, oh wow, maybe we could get the media involved. This is just a joke. I said this to Dan, and I could have like bad publicity is always good publicity, isn't it? Yeah, it has been a long, weird, strange week, but I am glad it is done. So what's everyone's plan? No, I didn't. I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I shouldn't have probably put it up, because the colleague did say to me she's going through some stuff. I won't say the specifics, but she's going through some stuff. She doesn't want to be on camera, which is fine, but I blurred her out, and you can't see her. My channel's so small, I can't imagine that anyone would. Yeah, anyway. It is done now, and like I was stressing all the time while I was out last night, because we were out for 3.5 hours. I just wanted to get home to just edit this to keep the peace. But last thing I want is the police calling me. Oh my God. But I'm sure they've got bigger crimes. I would hope they would have bigger crimes. Oh dear. But you never know. Oh dear. So what's everyone's plans for this weekend? I hope you have some. Hope Friday night goes well for you guys. Or is that a policeman? I think it might, or a policewoman. I actually wanted to be a cop. When I left uni, I wanted to go in and be a cop, but they wouldn't have me because I had asthma. I think I'd make a good cop. Do you think when I'm giving out my food, I should get business cards with Dash with Nick and like staple them to Can you imagine? So funny. Probably get complaints by Uber. You never know. But yeah, it has been a whirlwind of a week, and I think $100 or $200 in the pokies tonight might make me feel a bit better. Or worse. Might make me feel worse if we lose. Yeah, I don't care if we lose as long as I film good content at the pokies. Yeah, I know. When I used to work at my old job when I first started 10 years ago, I used to do the onboarding for all these carers. And I'd get through 20 or 30 carers a week, and we'd do assessment centers and training for them, and I'd get all their documents. And at the time then, I used to do on the side, I used to sell this product. It was like a natural cleaning product, and my friend and I, that we used to work together, she used to joke and go, "Oh, you should slip them one of your brochures as they leave. If you want a job, here's here's my business card, or check out, the product." But I was like, "Oh no, like if anyone from the company found out, I'd be in big trouble, So, but yeah, it would be funny, wouldn't it? Just to put a little, not even a business card, like a little Dash with Nick YouTube. But to be honest with you, you want people that are actually going to watch your content. You don't want people just to check out your channel and watch 1 minute, because that's not going to help your channel. But I will probably let you go. I got a food delivery actually arrive, and I've got to put that away. For some reason, they come like at 4 a.m. in the morning, leave it out the front. So I've got to put that away. I'm going to do loads of cleaning today. Boo hoo. I'm going to the house is start. The problem is when you're out all the time and you're working, and I think I need to hire a cleaner, right? Would be nice. But thank you so much for everyone. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. And Dana, I'll check out. I'll talk to you on Monday anyway, or let me know how you go on Monday for our reset. And Jeff, I accidentally sent you a screenshot that I was supposed to send to my friend Kelly last night, so you'll see that I deleted it. But yeah, that was what it was. I accidentally sent it to the wrong person, so I just deleted it just in case. Yeah, think what was that? Yeah, it's nearly over now. Nearly finished with. But have a great weekend, everyone, and thank you so much for joining. Until the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.